For decades, Pakistan has wielded the threat of nuclear retaliation as its go-to deterrent whenever conventional military pressure mounts. Operation Sindoor shows how India decisively hit deep inside Pakistan to destroy terror hubs, Pakistan's air bases, as well as radar sites. Our special report takes a look at India's latest decisive strikes and how Pakistan's nuclear card has been exposed for what it really is, a bluff.
When 26 Indians murdered in a terror attack in Pahalgam, Pakistan expected the usual warnings and international noise. What it got instead was fire and fury. India didn't just strike back, it struck where it hurts most. In a bold and uncompromising show of military resolve, the Indian Air Force hit at least 11 Pakistani military installations, including key air bases like Rafiqui, Murid and Skardu. These weren't symbolic strikes, they were a direct answer to Pakistan's provocations and a message: your nuclear threats won't shield you anymore.
This is the strike on the Noor Khan Air Base. And you can see the effect. I'm sure most of you have seen the video. And this is the aftermath of our strike at Raimiar Khan Air Base. You can see the massive crater that it has left on its runway. And you can see the pinpoint accuracy of our weapons.
Why didn't Pakistan press the nuclear button? Because it knows the devastating consequences. India's nuclear doctrine is backed by a full-fledged nuclear triad. Land-based missiles, air-launched weapons, and submarine-launched nuclear capabilities.
A powerful carrier battle group with formidable offensive capability was able to operate with impunity and maintained an uncontested presence in the area of operations.
In other words, even if one leg of its deterrence is attacked, the other two can deliver a devastating second strike. Pakistan, by contrast, lacks a reliable second strike capability, making its nuclear deterrent fragile and dangerous, only in theory, not in execution. On the battlefield, India's technological edge was unmistakable. The BrahMos supersonic cruise missile, capable of delivering both conventional and nuclear payloads, proved unstoppable, slicing through Pakistan's air defenses and striking deep into hardened targets with pinpoint precision. Pakistani attempts to retaliate with ballistic missiles and drones were intercepted by India's layered missile defense, further highlighting the imbalance.
हमारे काउंटर यूएस सिस्टम्स, हमारे ट्रेन्ड एयर डिफेंस ऑपरेटर्स पूरी तरह सक्षम हैं और हमारी देश की जो इंडिजिनस कैपेबिलिटी है काउंटर यूएस के लिए, उसने दिखा दिया है कि चाहे किसी भी तरह की टेक्नोलॉजी आ जाए, हम उसको काउंटर करने के लिए तैयार हैं.
India's response before the ceasefire wasn't just military, it was psychological warfare. For the first time in decades, Pakistan found its nuclear narrative shattered by precision, planning and pure intent. Now, with a ceasefire in place from 5 p.m. Saturday, one thing is crystal clear. India has redrawn the red lines. Any future misadventure will be met with force, not fear.